tonight on the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show. Tonight we have with us members of the Union AC Valley track and field team, as well as one of the head coaches. To my left is going to be Stacey Fox, Hannah Eithen, and Hayden Smith. And they'll tell you a little bit about themselves. They're state qualifiers, district champions, and have a lot of great future plans. So first I have head coach Stacey Fox.
Hi, I've been coaching for 20 years, and this is our third year with Union AC Valley as a co-op.
And then next is Hannah Eithen, who's a graduate. If you could just give me a sentence about yourself.
My name is Hannah Eithen. I belong in triple jump.
And then next is Hayden Smith.
Hi, I'm Hayden Smith. I play basketball and track and field.
Great. We just wrapped up, I coach also, so we just wrapped up our track and field season this year at the PIAA State Track and Field Meet, where we brought home some bling with Hayden and had some great competition, with Hannah and all of our other competitors. So Hayden, if you want to go ahead and tell them what you did and what you got.
At the state championships, I high jumped. I got second place, and it was just a great experience. I wouldn't have the opportunity, I tell all the reporters that I wouldn't have the opportunity if the coaches would have combined it. So I just really want to thank all the coaches and just for giving us this great opportunity.
And Hannah, a little bit about your experience at the state meet.
It was a really good opportunity. There was a lot of people there, and it was honestly like the first time I've ever performed in front of that many people, and so it was just a good experience.
And Stacey, this isn't your first rodeo at the state track and field meet.
No, I've been to the state track meet several times with a lot of great athletes, but I will tell you, this group of kids, last year's group of kids, really special individuals.
They are, and I'll agree, we'll miss Hannah and Hayden next year, especially with all the little shenanigans and tricks that they play. But we're looking forward to, the next several seasons and also seeing what they do in the future. And we'll get a little bit more into that later in the show and talk about their high school experience as a whole and what they plan to do in the future.
Welcome to 12 Series, a veteran-owned and operated company. Want to stand out amongst the crowd? This is the brand for you. They have apparel that ranges from cardio tanks and hoodies to sweat noggin covers. The apparel isn't just designed for the gym, it's designed for everyday life. Whether at work, the range, or at a family outing, 12 Series will turn heads. Find and like 12 Series on Facebook and Instagram.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Welcome back to the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show. I'm Lexis Twentier alongside Stacey Fox, Hannah Eifin, and Hayden Smith. We got introduced, and now we're gonna jump right into the high school track and field history and what we've done and accomplished. Hannah, we'll start with you. You've only been doing track for 2 years now, junior and senior year. Sounds great to me. I mean, you had some great accomplishments. You were the D9 champ and a state qualifier in long jump. You have the whole school record now. Talk a little bit about that and the other events that you were a part of.
Yeah, so for long jump, I always thought I was gonna be a softball player. And then I watched Bailey Blosser jump her senior year, and then I was like, okay, I think I wanna do that instead. And then I came out and tried it. In my first year, I did pretty good. I jumped like 16:10. And then this year, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, Shanna, my coach, kept telling me, like, you can do it, you have it in you. And then right after she told me that, I went and I broke Bailey's record. And it was just like something I never thought I would actually do. Like, I knew, everybody told me I could do it, it was just I never thought I actually could do it. But I also triple jumped, and I was pretty good at that. But I only did that for this season, so I didn't really have time to go anywhere with it. And I also ran the 100.
And you also threw javelin your junior year of high school.
I did
Didn't have a
throw
chance to do that your senior year, but you weren't too bad at it for the minimal practice you had.
That's true.
A little bit about the long jump record. Obviously, Bailey's jump was outrageous, and you just came right out and hammered that out. And probably our first nice meet of the
Hi,
season.
my name is Jason,
Did Bailey
and
reach
welcome
out
to
to
Sweet
you or have
Basil.
anything to say
Come on
after
in.
that?
Yeah, so I jumped one, and first jump I broke, and then right after I had to sprint down to I didn't really have time to like process anything that was happening. So after I ran the 100, I came back, and Lori, her mom, had her on the phone waiting for me. So it was like really exciting. I got to talk to her.
And I'm sure she was super excited
Yeah.
for you, I know. Great, and then Hayden, a list of accolades here in track and field. You're 4-time District 9 champion in high jump, 2-time state champ in high jump, 1-time state runner-up in high jump, 9th place at states your freshman year prior to our co-op, an indoor state champion in high jump, competed at and won several, national meets and meets around the country, and then, school records and several meet and facility records. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so back in 8th grade when I was playing basketball, I was coming up into my 9th grade year, and my sister, she asked me, she's like, you think, you'd ever take into track and it's serious? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, maybe you should try it out. You could try the high jump, like you're close to dunking. So I was like, all right, I might as well try it out. And my 9th grade year, we went out just as Union, and it was rough. I had to use like YouTube and videos off TikTok and stuff to try to help me, but I mean, I got a gist of it, and then I think it was perfect. And then, back to what I was saying earlier, I'm truly grateful that the coaches did what they did and got together and co-opted as to one team. It's so awesome. They given so many people opportunities and stuff, and my long jump, I have the school record for the long jump, and they taught me that straight from literally 9th grade before we even co-opted. I was watching Tanner Merwin long jump, and they coached him, so like it's just awesome. And 4-time district gold in the District 9. I don't know really much to say about that, but and then a 2-time state champion and 2-time Junior Olympics, and that's pretty much it.
Why don't you talk about that special number you were striving for the past 4 years you finally got?
Yeah, 7 feet. Yeah, I wanted it forever. 10th grade was like one of my years that I really did the best, and I was like really wanting it, and I just had to keep telling myself to be patient and it'll come, and it eventually came.
It did. I remember you were jumping, and I was, of course, at Javelin at Union, and all of a sudden I hear these cheers, and I knew it was 7 feet. And of course, Coach Stacey Fox isn't just a coach. She's a teacher, but also at one point she was a high school athlete as well. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about that and what you did and where you went?
I ran hurdles and I coached the sprinters, and that's what I do right now. Ran the relays, and Hayden doesn't give himself enough credit, or Hannah. They're both tremendous athletes. They both took part in a relay. Both went to districts, and Hayden's 4x1, he was the senior leader on that team. If it wasn't for him, keep supporting them. There were 3 sophomores on that team. They went to states, and I am very proud of every kid on our team. The co-op has really brought us together as a family. I think they all feel that way. Hayden goes on and on about that. This is kind of a sad for me to see these kids graduate, because they were with us since the beginning of the co-op. But I know they'll be very successful in life, and look forward to see what they're doing.
Speaking of graduation, Hannah, you'll be attending Slippery Rock in the fall. Tell us, what you're majoring in, why you picked Slippery Rock, and what else you plan to do there.
So I'm going to Slippery Rock, and I'm majoring in early childhood and special education, and I'm already on the cheerleading team there. I chose Slippery Rock because I think it's a good distance from my house. It's not quite as close as Clarion, but it's not as far as Edinburgh, which is another school that I looked at. But one of the main reasons I chose Slippery Rock was because they have a good cheerleading and good track teams, which is something I was interested in, and I liked that I had options there. But I did decide to join cheerleading there.
Great, I'm excited to see you, and hopefully see you out, wherever. And Hayden, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I learned some exciting news. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so whenever I was at my state meet, as soon as I was done jumping, I had a coach text me. Well, I emailed him, and he replied back, the LSU coach. And, I'm not really sure of what to do or anything with my life right now, because it's so hard for me, because I struggle with anxiety and depression. But I've been managing to cope with it, and it's getting better. And, I think God's really leading me in the right path. And I have a date set up to tour LSU, so it's going to be pretty cool.
It's a little quiet throughout the summer without him jumping coming up. That's why he's going to see what the future holds. I look forward to that too. Whenever he said LSU, all I could think about was, that's the place. That's where.
Isn't that like one of your dream
Yes,
schools?
that is my dream school. It's just crazy to even think about.
Crazy to think, ninth grade, that you could be here one day.
I know.
Going D1 somewhere, not just D1, but somewhere that people know.
Yeah,
people know about
it's crazy. I could never imagine from such a small school. So
it's exciting. Both of you guys exciting. Slippery Rock's a great school, and LSU obviously tremendous. And Coach Fox will keep teaching at AC Valley and coaching track. We'll take a break here from the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show, and we'll be back in a little bit.
This is a great show.
Hey, check out this all-new 2024 Chevrolet Trax 1RS in Cacti Green. Let's talk about some of those safety features. We have blind spot monitoring system, we have forward collision system with alert and brake, and we have lane departure warning as well. How about the gas mileage?
30 miles per gallon average. Yeah, it's great. Bumper-to-bumper warranty and the 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty.
And check out the clarity on this backup camera on this 11-inch touchscreen. Can you believe you get all the features like heated steering wheel, heated seats, remote start, power sunroof, all for $24,900?
It's a great value in the new Chevrolet.
Hey, check out this Glacier Blue RST Silverado 4x4 Z71 4-wheel drive, 5.3 liter V8. Really nice sharp truck.
All LT and RST Silverados have this same interior. Got this really large touchscreen display, built-in Google Maps, heated seats, automatic climate control, heated steering wheel. We have a backup camera, really great display,
And all the safety aspects. Adaptive parking, adaptive braking, pedestrian braking, blind spot mitigation.
Follow us to Redbank Chevrolet.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Nesta, and yes, Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tionesta Builders.
Tionesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tionesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Lexis again with Hayden, Hannah, and Stacey. And before we move on to some of the fun stuff and the funny questions, I'm going to have Stacey tell us a little bit about this year's PIAA State Track Meet and our kids that went.
We had several qualify for the state track meet this year. Obviously, Hayden and Hannah. Hayden was a 2-event qualifier. He ran in the 4x100 relay team with Aiden Fox, Logan Skabinski, and Michael Yerke. Dawson Camper was a shot put and discus thrower. I think that's pretty much it. We took a few alternates, Nick Eilise and Luke Wilson, to help out in case something happened on the relay team. They all did well, and we hope to see them back again next year.
Yeah, I know the experience for Logan and Aiden really is pushing them for next year. I mean, they're just in 10th grade. They have
they both qualified in 9th grade on a relay, and they wanted to get back there, and they did. So we're looking forward to big things from them in the future.
It's good when you've been there once and can see it, and each year same amount of people. It's crazy and exciting.
It is, and I don't think you can explain that to kids what it's like when you go in and there's huge crowds of people, and I mean the track is busy. You can't practice handoffs. It's crazy, and I mean, what do you guys think? You think the same thing? Like how crazy it is? You can't even imagine.
I mean, Hannah, you were there last year just to watch and support everybody. Was it a big difference to see like while you were down there competing as opposed to just being in the stands watching?
Yeah, it was a lot different, but I also like kept comparing it to cheer states. I was like, it's okay, you've done this before, but it's so much different than going to cheer states because there's like way more people at track states.
And you're individual, and not as a team. It's a lot different.
Yeah. And of course, Hayden, you're used to competing on big stages, you know, Junior Olympics and everything. So I'm sure it still gets to you a little bit, but it's also exciting. You know, we always know when you're jumping whenever we hear the clapping to start.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
It's awesome. You know, I think it's what you need though. Like I think that's what some athletes need is big stadiums with a lot of people in it. You know, get you pumped up.
Absolutely.
I think you tend to thrive on the big stadiums.
And he's not the only one that has people clapping for him. Hayden's one of the biggest sportsmanship kids, and he's always clapping and cheering on not only other people competing, but his opponents.
Absolutely.
When at states this year, he was going head to head for first place and cheering on and clapping for the other kid. And
Hayden
love to
has
see.
a tremendous amount of sportsmanship, and it is really remarkable to see. And he is truly happy for his competitor.
Absolutely. So going off that, Hannah and Hayden, you can take turns answering this, but I want you both to answer it. Do you prefer invitationals, districts, states, or just regular track meets better, and why?
What do you want? You want me to go first or you?
I can go first.
Okay.
I like regular track meets because there's less people there. They're more laid back, and you don't have to worry about like always being somewhere, and like they'll wait for you. At like the bigger places, like you always have to know exactly where you need to be, and it's just more laid back. So I like meets better.
Bigger meets have, you know, more people to compete, so you have to really pay attention to those. Aiden?
I like invitationals. I like it because there's so many different schools, and so many different schools all in like Butler, that invitational. There were so many schools that were going to this track state meet, and it was awesome. So I think invitationals.
Absolutely, and Butler is a great one too to get a taste of what you're going to see at the state track meet, of course, that we don't see up here often. As a coach, what do you prefer?
I prefer away track meets because I can get to really coach my kids. When we're at home, you're running the track meet. So any invitational or track meet that's away are my favorite.
Absolutely. I prefer invitationals because I'm able to watch there and then get over to watch them run and jump. So I don't get to do that at regular track meets very often.
No.
Moving on, I would like to give a shout out to our other coaches. Of course, we have myself and Stacey here. We also have Coach Shanna Theron, Coach Dave Sherman, and Amy Wilson, and then our junior high coaches who also assisted us this year, Bree Pennington and Emma Fox. So, mother-daughter duo, both ways, Stacey and Emma, myself and Shanna. But going off that,
I'm taking myself.
I'm taking Hayden.
I'm taking myself.
I'm taking Hayden too.
Me, 100% me.
I'm going with Hannah.
I don't know. That's a close one. I think I might take Hannah too.
I would also take Hannah, being in the van with both of them on the way to and from states.
That's what I was
She was the quieter of the two. No, if it would have been Hannah and Stacey, I probably would have said Hannah still.
Good choice.
Who could win another running race, Bree or Emma? And it's a sprint.
Emma.
I'm going with Emma too.
Bree
If it's distance,
Bree on long distance, I would think.
Bree, absolutely.
Good. All right, moving on. Hayden, what's your favorite track and field memory? It doesn't have to be from this year. It can be 9th grade on.
My favorite track and field memory, probably, I don't know, probably just being together with everyone, just being as a team, just making memories, so.
Great. Hannah, your favorite memory?
Probably just anytime I was with Shanna, but specifically the van ride to States this year. Anytime I'm with Shanna, I'm always laughing.
That would not be my favorite memory from this year, but it's also my mom. So, Stacey, do you have one?
I love being together with all of the kids. One of my favorite memories was from last year when they came home from States and we had the parade, and they were so excited and they had so much fun. I love seeing that. I also, this year, I'm going to say probably Hayden practicing for the high jump before we went to States, jumped on the pollen-filled mat and was spraying it everywhere. It was kind of funny and entertaining. And it's just one of the fun things we do at practice when we get to goof around a little bit. And
he considered that his practice for the day.
Yeah, and that was considered his practice for the day, even though he told Coach Sherman that he did more practicing.
Sorry, Dave. All right. We'll take a break from the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Protect your home or business from all those sneaky pests. Give Hugh Henry's Pest Management a call at 814-316-1875 or check them out online at bugguy.com. Pest Management, where nature and technology meet.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
The 12 Series, a veteran-owned and operated company. Want to stand out amongst the crowd? This is the brand for you. They have apparel that ranges from cardio tanks and hoodies to sweat noggin covers. The apparel isn't just designed for the gym, it's designed for everyday life. Whether at work, the range, or at a family outing, 12 Series will turn heads. Find and like 12 Series on Facebook.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville. Call 1-844-382-7665.
Hey, check out this all-new 2024 Chevrolet Trax 1RS in cacti green. Let's talk about some of those safety features. We have blind spot monitoring system, we have forward collision system with alert and brake, and we have lane departure warning as well. How about the gas mileage?
30 mile per gallon average. Yeah, it's great. Bumper to bumper warranty and the 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty.
And check out the clarity on this backup camera on this 11-inch touchscreen. Can you believe you get all the features like heated steering wheel, heated seats, remote start, power sunroof, all for $24,900?
It's a great value in the new Chevrolet. Hey, check out this Glacier Blue RST Silverado 4x4 Z71 full drive, 5.3 liter V8. It's a really nice sharp truck. All LT and RST Silverados have this same interior. Got this really large touchscreen display, built-in Google Maps, heated seats, automatic climate control, heated steering wheel. We have a backup camera, really great display,
and all the safety aspects. Adaptive parking, adaptive braking, pedestrian braking, blind spot mitigation.
Follow us to Redbank Chevrolet.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in the USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Protect your home or business from all those sneaky pests. Give Hugh Henry's Pest Management a call at 814-316-1875 or check them out online at bugguy.com. Pest Management, where nature and technology
Throughout
meet.
West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Hi, I'm Lexis Twentier. Welcome back to the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show. Sorry for the distraction. We had some unaccompanied guests throwing things around here. Moving on, you guys made it through your high school career and high school sports. So what advice do you have for future athletes, and not just track, in any sport?
I would say try all the things when you're young. Like, try every sport, because you never know. Like, I never would have guessed that track would have been something I was good at. So my biggest thing would just be try a little bit of everything until you figure it out. And then once you figure it out, work hard. Just keep working at it, because you never know.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd just like to add on to hers. I mean, she pretty much hit it right there, but mostly just trust in God. He has your day planned out. He knows everything that's going to happen in your life, and just put your life in His hands and just be patient and let your life roll out, and just let Him do all the work.
And Stacey, you were once a high school athlete and then have been a coach, so what are your thoughts and words of advice for athletes?
I 100% agree with them. Try everything, find out what you're good at, and even if you're not really great at something, at least in track, there's something for everyone. So come on out and try it and work hard and let your coaches coach you. You know, listen to what they have to say. And I know sometimes kids are like, yeah, right, whatever. But I know for our coaching staff, we only tell you what we think is going to make you better because we want to see the best from our athletes.
Absolutely. And, you know, some kids say, I don't want to do track and field because I have to run. All I can do is run. What do you guys think?
I tell people all the time, like, it's not just running. Like, I have a few girls that I know who are underclassmen, and I've been really convincing them. I was like, you can throw, because they're like, well, I don't want to run, I don't jump. And I'm like, then go throw. Like, just go try it. Try something. You never know what, like, you never know.
Who would have thought you would have been good at javelin? And he picked one up and he threw it. Aiden, same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I think it's
Hey,
just
Julie,
it's
nice
a great
deck.
opportunity,
Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tia Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tia Nesta. And yes, Tia Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms.
Protect your home or business from all those sneaky pests. Give Hugh Henry's Pest Management a call at 814-316-1875 or check them out online at bugguy.com. Pest Management, where nature and technology meet.
She wasn't the winner every time, but she worked hard and she improved. So that helps, I think, a lot of people's self-esteem.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of kids that, while it's a team sport where you can come together and win as a team, you just want to keep beating your PR, you know, meet after meet, day after day.
And we've had a ton of kids that where their events that kids don't run and they jump in and get a place, and we had a lot of kids letter because of that. So.
Absolutely. My favorite was the day that Colston came back from injury, and I said, hey, there's nobody at the 2-mile, go run, not knowing she just came back from injury. She came out and
yeah, she got a lot of points.
Ran at several meets then.
We had a thrower come into a relay and ended up lettering because of it. So it's awesome.
Not just a relay, the 4x8 relay.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, it's 2 laps per person for 4 people. So that's a lot to ask of a thrower.
Yeah, and he jumped in and did it, and he lettered because of it. So I'm very proud of all those kids that do those things that we ask.
Absolutely, and not just you 3, but as a team as a whole, we like to cheer on those around us, especially at the state track meet. We always want the PIAA to like have all the D9 up on that podium.
Yeah.
And not only D9, but the KSAC schools. And, you know, we saw a lot of that this year. So Hayden, you know, you jumped against Sam Lundeen from Kane quite a bit, but you also cheered him on. So what was that like, you know, jumping against them for your high school career, but also making that friendship?
Yeah, I mean, I've been jumping against them since, I think, 10th grade. And, you know, recently we've got, like, I've tried to, you know, plan a date where I could go down and work with them, but due to the PIAA rules, we couldn't make it happen. But I think he's a really great person, and we both push each other, and you know that's what you need. I told him, I said, I want to get you a PR in high jump, you get me a PR in long jump. He's like, all right, yeah, we'll make that work.
Absolutely, it's great to hear too, and love to hear it. And Hannah, you know, you jumped in long jump at the end of the year against Miley Harmon from Redbank. Probably ran against her in the 100. I'm sure the competition was tough, and it was always exciting to go back and forth. But really what made me smile was at states. Not just you, but myself, JP, Aiden, and Gianna were all there, you know, cheering her on for the 300 hurdles. Just talk about that competition, and also just going and cheering on for her to get first place at states.
Yeah, Miley Harmon, she's just like a good athlete. Like, you can put her anywhere and she's gonna dominate. But I never really expected to see her in the sand pit. It just kind of out of nowhere, one day she was jumping against me and I was like, oh, okay. And then she ended up beating me at an invite or two, and I was like, okay, like, I have competition now, I really need to kick it in. And I did, and she had me nervous. At districts, we were within an inch of each other, and I knew that it was gonna be close between me and her. And it's just crazy that she could accomplish that all within a couple weeks of trying long jump. And then we got to the state track meet, and I think that's the loudest I've ever screamed, was cheering her on in those stands. So, yeah.
Absolutely. It was exciting to see, you know, she had just started doing the 300 hurdles a month prior to that, actually at our meet against Redbank. And to see her come and run a 44 in the 300 hurdles is insane. And Stacey got to see her at districts a little bit. You want to talk about that?
She was running those 300 hurdles, and she caught her trail leg. She did a forward roll. She hesitated for 1 second, jumped up to finish the race. It was so incredible. I was standing right there, and I went over and congratulated her because she is a tremendous athlete, and I give her all the credit in the world. Some girls would have been laying there crying and not getting up to finish that race. So kudos to her.
Absolutely. And not just Sam and Miley, but we have great competition and great athletes and people throughout the district and state that you love to cheer on. So it's great to see that, and hopefully the underclassmen continue that and really root for each other, and hopefully we'll see Miley back in the 300, get a first place next year. But as for that, we will take one more break and be back with the Redbank Chevrolet Main Street Sports Show.
Hey Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply, and yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta, and yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
The Main Street Sports Show is sponsored by Redbank Chevrolet. We're just going to finish things up here with a couple shout outs. Hayden, anybody other than teammates and coaches that you would like to thank for the support throughout the years and everything?
Yeah, just shout out to my mom, my dad, God, and all my family, pretty much all my family.
I think there's another special person that's there every day for you. She deserves.
Yeah, my girlfriend, Brianna.
I was say she deserves a little special shout out.
She takes all my videos, everything. I love you. Thank you.
Anna?
So definitely my family. They were always there between my mom, my dad, my stepmom, stepdad. They never missed a meet. But somebody else I definitely want to shout out is my best friend Bella, because she played softball, and any chance she got, she would leave her game early or miss a game even just to come watch me and support me and cheer me on. So that meant a lot.
And she even came out to States.
She did come out to States.
Along with JP. But yeah, that's a great friend coming out to States. Stacey, anybody you want to say thank you to?
I'd just like to thank the school districts for bringing us together as a co-op and allowing us to coach these kids and letting them be successful and letting us share in your glory. So.
Absolutely. We have great administration throughout the schools and great athletic directors between Dave and Scott Kindle, and
absolutely
really working together.
We wouldn't be able to do it without them.
To get us what we need.
Our transportation. Thanks for driving us to and from the schools.
Absolutely. Well, if you guys don't have anything else to add, that's all we have for tonight. We'll see you next week, and thank you for tuning in.